Yo, 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 what's up? It's Jason Will, man. You already know we out here. It's FOREX keeping the real king. And we about to do another weekly forecast for May 31st to June 5th. So let's get at it. And you know how we do. We start off with the Forex Factory, looking at the news for this upcoming week. And let's start off Sunday. So Sunday is an all-day bank holiday for the New Zealand dollar. So if you trade this pair, be careful. Probably not too much momentum because it's bank holiday, which the banks are closed. Therefore, they don't push the market. So therefore, trading New Zealand dollar probably wouldn't be wise. And then you go to Monday, June 1st, and you can see we got a couple bank holidays. We got the French bank holiday. We got a German bank holiday. We got the holiday affecting the CHF pair. So the market's probably going to be pretty slow for those pairs. So if you trade pairs that involve the euro, be careful, and it can affect other pairs in the market. And then we got news at like 9 a.m. It says right here, ISM manufacturing PMI. So this is a red folder. So usually when I look at the calendar, I look for the red folders. The red folders show like impact in the market, high impact. So expect some movement trading the USD pair around this time. Let's get into Tuesday. Got Tuesday early morning for the AUD pair. There's a lot of news. So you know AUD is going to be moving around 12:30 a.m. Based off this calendar because the red folders. And then you go 8:30 p.m. Asian session, GDP Q/Q. So expect movements to be in the market. And if you want to read details, just click the folder and it'll tell you a little more information about the news event. And now let's go to Wednesday. So Wednesday, look at that. We got some news. Definitely New York session. 9 a.m. We got the BOC rate statement, overnight rate, affecting the CAD. So the Canadian dollar is going to be affected. So if you're trading this pair, expect to see some movements. You catch some good pips. And then also the USD pair, ISMN, non-manufactured PMI, there's going to be some movement. So it's good to trade the USD pair around that time. And then you got Thursday. And Thursday, we got the Euro news events affecting the euro dollar, main refinancing rates, monetary policy statements. It's all pretty much during the New York session. And then you got some press conference, suspect some movement during the New York session. And then Friday, oh my gosh, it's a big day in the market. NFP, to call it, non-farm payroll. Usually there's big movements, especially New York session. As you see, Canadian dollar, all it's going to be affected with employment change, unemployment rates. When the reports come out, suspect some movements with these pairs and the USD pairs. So that's that. And also, you can go to investing.com and see more stuff. You can hear more stuff about the corona. Because corona is affecting everything out here. That's why the market's been crazy lately. Or you can click the economic calendar and you can view for today, tomorrow, this week, really next week, because we're trying to see what's happening for next week. And it'll just tell you and show you the impact of the bulls. Obviously, two bulls and moderate. We got three, it's high volatile. So usually look for the three bulls. And you can see the times it's going to be released, these news events. As you can see, these events. So pretty much almost the same thing as the other calendar, but a little more detail throughout the hours concerning news events. So now let's get into the charts. Let's start off looking at the AUD USD 4-hour chart. So for this upcoming week, let's see what I think's about to happen based off what's been happening. So right now, you see this red line. This is like a resistance line. So the market pretty much was on the uptrend last week, was playing around and couldn't break the zone. So this week, there's a lot of movement for the AUD dollar. So we have an opportunity to potentially break out and keep going. We have that opportunity, or we have this next opportunity where it could just go and start the downtrend. That could be a possibility, but it all depends on this zone here. If it breaks here and uses this area as support, then you already know we going to the upside. But if it doesn't and it goes here, breaks down here, and uses this area as resistance, then you know we going down. If we go down, we could potentially go back up here and then come back down, and then we have a downtrend. So you got to pay attention to see if the market's going to respect this zone or this zone. So we'll see. We'll see. And then let's go to the next pair. Everyone be trading the Dow lately. So the Dow, US 30, it's been moving. As you can see, moved up last week and then dropped down. So right now we this is for our chart. As you can see this bullish engulfing candle. So I see the market potentially continue to go down and back up. And if it like breaks this zone here, we can expect it to continue to go up and create a new high. But sometimes the market might not do that. The market might be like, okay, let's play around here. Let's come back down here. And it could test the zone. If it breaks the zone, then we can expect a downtrend. But due to the corona, it's affecting the market. So if there's like a new vaccine, obviously it's going to be good for the economy. So therefore, you can expect it to go up. But if there's more cases, bad news, then it probably be dropping, or people losing jobs, then you expect a drop. Right now, you can see it potentially go here, play around, and come back down, or play around, go up. So it all depends if it respects the zone here or the zone here before it decides to really make this new uptrend. So be on the lookout for that. And then we have GBP USD. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's kind of messy. So you can see this consolidation. It's about to end of the month of some consolidation. So usually when a consolidation, expect to have a breakout eventually. So right now it's kind of consolidating to the upside. So I do see it potentially going here. And depending on this zone, it could break and continue to go up to this zone and then come back down and test a zone before going back up. That is a possibility. Or we could see some dumb stuff happening where it goes up and come back down and test the zone area and come back down. So that is a possibility right there. So this right here, when you see all this going on in the market and in the month, expect a breakout. The breakout could be breaking to the upside or coming down and breaking down to the downside. If it breaks these channels, you can expect it to like go. If it breaks, let's say it breaks this channel, break this blue trend line, expect it to come up higher. If it breaks this blue trend line again, you already know you're going for like crazy uptrend. But knowing there's a lot going on with the GBP pair, I don't expect it to do all this crazy breakout. But lately, every week, there's always a crazy breakout. As you can see, Tuesday this week, the market just shot up and then shot back down. So we can expect it to potentially shoot back up before it shoot back down. So be on a mindful. Or you can expect it to potentially shoot down and test the zone area before she's back up. So that's the thing about this pair. It be doing stuff like that lately. And then let's check out. Let's see, just load the New Zealand dollar USD. So like I said, there's news Sunday. So Sunday pair really not gonna be moving. It's kind of some consolidation as you see right now. So me just looking at this pair, I could see it potentially, coming up to play around this resistance zone before it potentially either respects it. It could respect it and drop down, and then break this area and drop down. Or we could see it potentially, we go up here playing around, and then we use this now as support, and then it'll go back up. That is a possibility. But right now, I see it potentially hitting this area, playing around, and then potentially dropping, and then dropping. So now let's look at GBP, JPY. So this pair is funny. As you can see, let's give a little recap of last week. So last week, the market just shot up, then it shot back down, and started consolidating, and then it broke up, creating a new high. So this week, I expect it to potentially test the zone before it shoots back down. And then shoot back down, potentially go back up, and then shoot back down. So that's what I see happening for this pair. If it uses this line as support, it'll go back up here. If it uses trend line as resistance, it'll come back down. This could be a potential support zone. So just be mindful of this pair. Because here was previous support. And now let's look at one more pair. I think that's it. So that's pretty much the pairs I'm looking at for this week based on my analysis. Just be careful for news events this week because there's bank holidays Monday. So Monday, the market might be a little slow. Understand that, and you'll be all right. So Tuesday, expect some good movements. And Friday, definitely be careful. It's going to be a lot of movements. So just be on the lookout and trade smart, have good risk management, and you'll be all right. And that's all I have for you guys today. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Everybody know we out here.